Testing, testing. Hell yeah. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to week 3.5 of Virtual Formula League. Not sure if... Oh no, we're acting like last week didn't happen. So this is just straight up week 3, race 3 in the MONZA. Coming to... Wait. Okay, here we go. We got some people on the track. Coming to you live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, CST time zone. Why are those barriers just crumbling? Coming to you live. Man, feels like it's been a while. I don't know why. For some reason... I gotta get into the mood here. I gotta get some lemonade after qualifying. That gets you in the commentating mood. Alright, who's leading us off? We got Muji. Is he yeah, he'll be the first flying lap. Muji in the Red Bull without his... Oh wait, no, Darsan is here. I don't know why I thought he wasn't making it. We're gonna ride on board with Muji first as he gets around the Parabolica into our first hot lap. Last week, I believe the time to beat was a high 118 or something. I don't know. I could check that. But I think it was about that. So it was Dark who took pole last week with an incredible lap, and honestly can't quite remember past that. I don't know. Sorry. I didn't really prepare for this week. Just going with it. Wow, Muji with a purple in Sector 1. Holy. He is going to come up on some green colored traffic here in just a bit. Hopefully the Aston Martins will step aside. Alright, so Muji Sector 2 will be our baseline for laps going forward. We've had a couple yellow flags so far, so he's got a 54-1. Try to keep that in mind. 54-1. Ooh, did he go off the track there? I don't think I get notified if he does, but I think he did. Let's just wait. I'm pretty sure this is a lap that doesn't count. Then I think I see some Williams coming behind him. Oh, so that does count, a 121 too. Okay. Dark is the next one who will be following behind Muji, getting his time on the board. Tough to tell the pace he's on right now. Up pretty, yeah. It'll be like 120, 125. Dark takes pole. Jamie and Mirko are coming around the corners here. Alright, I'll like pull up last week's results as Mirko is the first one to break it into the 119. We have a racer in every second, and now 2 in 121 as Jamie comes in behind it fourth. I think we have... Oh yeah, he's just on an outlet. What are the flyers? Do we have Felipe? No, he's on an outlet. Oh, here's Terramax sending a good lap. And he's on mediums as well. That's interesting. He'll be coming in around high 120. Oh, no, 122. Man, I was off there. Connor the Kid sending a 119.7 right behind him. And we'll take a lap on board Robert D, as I pulled last week's race results up. So I don't want to use that to go off of here. Oh wait, shit, did I miss? Did he go off? Should I delete last week's stream? Because we're trying to act like it never happened, but there is some public evidence that did happen, was recorded, and talked about. Should I delete it right here? Not yet, because I'm going to look at the results. So we had Sick Boy, Connor, and Darsan rounding out that weird podium. Steph, meanwhile, got on board with the 120, as did Dark, 5/10 behind him. So a good amount of separation between third and fourth place. Not a lot of separation between first and second. Love seeing Mirko up there on pole. Oh, Robert's got a good time here. Come on. Come on. Not pole, but wait. Oh, I must have missed something. I guess it was an invalid lap. My bad. I was pulling up last week's results. Do we have any flyers? Robert D is on one again. Yep. There's Felipe flying. Felipe's flying. We haven't rode with him yet. Let's get on board here. He's coming in with a 5:53.2. Ooh, damn. Loses the road a bit on that turn. He's gonna get in here probably around... Oh, that was an invalid. Is there a way that I'm missing that shows that it's an invalid lap and I'm wasting my goddamn time? 2 laps I've just wasted. I don't think Fierce's lap has been invalidated, but who knows? Not me. He's looking pretty fast, though. I believe that is Sick Boy going on an outlap ahead of him. So we're going to hop on a Sick Boy as Fierce here finishes up his lap. It's going to be coming in a little over 120, I believe. There's 121. At least it was, the lap counted. Alright, we are hopping on board here with Sick Boy, who has won. He won last week's... Oh, shit. Oh, so that's how he goes. I didn't... There's a little shortcut there, guys. That's how he's winning so much. He knows all the shortcuts. Sick Boy has... I'd say Sick Boy and Connor have been the fastest racers so far this season. There are a good chunk of guys who are right there with them, or right there behind them. Obviously, Dark took pole last week. Different people have taken pole, but Sick Boy seems to have the best in pace race, and then Connor the Kid just has results to back it up. No argument needed there. Speaking of, Connor has a 7-point lead on Sick Boy for the Drivers' Championship. Dark is right there behind them. Not too far behind at all. He's only 2 points behind Sick Boy. Mirko and B-Rob, the 2 Alfa Romeos, are not too far behind Dark. And Felipe, not too... Honestly, yeah, no doubt about it. The season is still wide open. Oh boy, is Sick Boy getting a 6 slipstream here? So the fastest straight on the circuit, on the calendar. Now he's also getting some... Wait! Is this... That's Steph. There's no way, right? Connor the Kid says pull by just barely 300. Is there any way we're seeing some team strategy here? And Steph is letting Sick Boy get those two slipstreams? That would be super, super cool. If so, I would dig it. The Germans. Well, man. He was so close to doing that absolutely perfectly. Those first two turns were just perfect. I think he's coming for pole here. If Steph purposely gave him a slipstream to get this 119.3 pole position. Wait, okay. Now is Steph gonna get the favor return? Sick Boy, he'll take the exit road. Is he gonna wait for him? No. Oh, maybe? Oh. Not even a hot lap for Steph. I don't know. I hope I'm not being controversial. I hope that's not I'm not trying to put it in any bad way. I'm in fact the opposite. I think it would be super cool if you guys are talking in Deutsch in the DMs, playing 4D chess with these one-man teams. Robin and Dark got to be doing something similar in the Alpines. As far as constructor standings go, speaking of, Alpine is a good bit in first, but Williams are scary as well, obviously. So it is, I feel like, Alpine and Williams are sort of the two front runners. Then we have Ferrari, Alfa Romeo, Haas, Red Bull, and McLaren, and Aston Martin are all a horse piece. So that's something to watch. Robert not on his fastest lap here. What should we watch? Jamie's way back in the outlet. Let's hop on Carpar's train. Everyone on softs by now. 5 minutes left to go. A good group of times, but as shown by last week, 118 is doable. This car bar keeps it safe at least. Oh! Wow, does the Red Bull's engine just sound that much different? It sounds so different. Oi! Here's Dark on a fire. Didn't catch his sector 2 times, so I don't know exactly how he's doing. This will be 120. Oh, Terramax breaks a 119. Nice, dude. Terramax, I'm pretty sure last week, joined right before the race started. And I'm pretty sure he sort of crushed it, if I remember correctly. Pretty sure he did very well. So shout out to him. He's taking over for Skadster, who's been... Oh, man. Wow, so tight between Oh, so tight, actually. That's so crazy between Connor the Kid and Mirko. I'm predicting Dark will put in one more. Ooh, Mirko going purple in Sector 1. I'm guessing Dark is going to throw one more up there, get into the 119s at least. Oh wait, we have... They're doing the slipstream again. Oh, but he misses the turn a bit. I hope that's what that is. That's a super cool strategy. Who was I riding with? I don't know. Oh, it's Mirko, right. He's 2/10 under his previous best. Let's see this, man. Can he improve at all? I think he's going to. He gets the 119.0. He gets pole. Man. Electric! What a boss. What a beast. Are we gonna have a little back and forth here? Are we gonna have a little... He might get 18. 119.045. No. So they stay just as close in the same order and just pass Sick Boy up. That's all that happened there. Man, real competitive times here, real competitive qualifying. That is seeing Connor and Mirko take the top 2 spots. Sick Boy and Dark. Wait, do we run out of time? I always got these yellow flag graphics. No, I don't think we're out of time. Hey, Dark did put it in at 119.6. I didn't see that. Good for him. Gets up to 4th. And let's see. Terramax will be our last one to get a flying lap in here. Yeah, really well timed by him. So, we have a lot of flying laps going on. I'm gonna try to catch the ones that are crossing. So let's hop on Connor the Kid first. Oh no, he's done. Muji's not putting in time. Is Felipe putting in time? He's 2/10 over his personal best. Probably not. I think we had a few people bin it in turn 1. He's 6/10 over. This probably isn't going to be the lap for him. Do we have anybody that's keeping their lap together here? Darsan is. We'll stay on board with him, as I believe that is Robert coming behind him. Yep. Okay, so we got 2 laps coming in here. Let's see if Darsan can get up there. He needs to do 400s better to improve 1 spot. And he will. He goes up to 6th. We have Robert D, who does... Oh, I think that lap was invalidated, actually. He did better, but it did not get counted. Then we have Terramax, who could not get one together. So that is our qualifying for the second take at Monza. Very good shit. Very good shit. I'm going to run through the standings again, and then I'm going to go get some lemonade. So I can be really happy. Oh, man. We have Karpar saying he hates Italy, which is painting with a broad stroke, Karpar. Connor the Kid in pole. Mirko right behind him. Then we have Sick Boy rounding out the top 3 with Dark, Terramax, Darsan, Steph next. Then we have Karpar, Roberts, Muji, Felipe, Fierce, and Jamie bringing up the back. You see him on the screen. I'm going to go get some lemonade. Hell yeah. I'm racing in the rain. Got my lemonade frosted mug. Okay. Every race, somebody has to take the ceremonial spin out on the formation lap. Who do we think is gonna be? It's your pit strategy, but I don't give a fuck. Just want to see who's spinning out on the formation lap. Oh! He saves it! No! What a save. I'm already loving this race. We're gonna take the camera off Termax to alleviate him of some pressure. We're gonna watch Darcy. Oh, Sick Boy and Dark. That's your answer. You freaks. Those of you who couldn't stop talking about who's gonna spin out on the formation lap, you got your wish. Hope you're happy. It's two of them. I like the formation lap spinouts. Get some stirring the pot in the general chat right before the race starts. Let's see if it was either of theirs fault. Ooh, we have a distracting brother. We have another double spin out. Dark apologizes. Not as spicy and controversial as I wanted. Hopefully Muji and Felipe will trade some threatening words. Oh, and Sick Boy's being nice about it. This is awful. Racing in the light rain. Who are we going to start on board with? I think Sick Boy deserves the onboard start for today. The unofficial winner of this race already that happened but didn't happen. Here we go, lads. 3, 2, 1, and we are racing in Monza in the light rain. Sick Boy with a good start, but Mirko and Connor the Kid as well. Let's see if things can keep it clean into turn 1 here. Sick Boy's getting up, right up onto Mirko. There's 4 wide into turn 1. That's going to be a bit messy. Let's see how it works out. Okay, lots of bumping, lots of bumping. I wish I could zoom out. I'm just going to let the tape speak for itself. We have 2 penalties for corner cutting. I think those are sort of BS, so don't worry about it. Got pushed off. Nonetheless, we have Connor the Kid in first, Sick Boy in second, Teramax third, Robert fourth, Darcy in fifth, and Mirko sixth, yada yada yada. Let's get on. The Alpine staying on just barely. We have a tight pack here, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9. Fierce keeping on the track. Up top, Sick Boy is just 5 tenths behind the lead at Connor the Kid. Then we have a second and a half to Terramax after that. Gonna stay on board in this mid-pack range here as we enter Ascari in the wet. Everyone taking it really nicely, no overtake opportunities. Robert getting the slipstream on Darsan here as we enter the Parabolica, a big exit. This is taken a lot of different ways in the wet. So this is a good overtaking opportunity. And we have Sick Boy. So the grid is fucked up again. But I'm not gonna worry about that. It's really annoying that it says Connor the Kid is in 9th when he's in 1st, but this is... what are you gonna do? Trying to get track of things as the leaderboard tries to work itself out. We're on board with Sick Boy here, who just got past Connor the Kid. Didn't quite see how it happened, but he is. And the grid is so squished together here. Everyone's staying well on track. Jamie left the session, rip. Fear's getting a bit off. Dark sees an opportunity, trying to go to the outside. Fierce moving a bit to the outside. And he did not leave the door open for Dark. Dark racing right on the back of his car, but he manages to keep him behind. I think the grid has sorted itself out. Although these top two are still glitched, it's not showing the interval between them. As Connor the Kid now gets the slipstream and looks to make the move into T1. He'll be getting the inside on this second turn, which is really what you want as far as I can tell. They both enter, and they both come out, pretty equal. Not sure if there's any contact there, but Sick Boy gets the better release, and he'll maintain first place. Terramax not too far behind him. Then there's a little bit of a gap to Robert as we have Darsan pressuring him. Steph, a little bit of the gap. Let's stay up here with Darsan. Man. Terramax in 3rd place, showing that last week's good performance, nothing of a fluke. Quite the opposite, get ready for it every week. Robert's got to be happy with his position in 4th. This is Darsan. Let's see if Connor the Kid, no, he's a little too far back now to make any sort of a move on Sick Boy for a bit. Let's see if anyone's getting close here. Look at this. Steph just passing Darsan. And I think he's going to be able to make this one stick. Unless Darsan pulls off something incredibly here. Which won't happen. So we do have Williams in 1 and 5. Looking good for them. Alpine in 4 and 10. But Dark isn't comfortable unless he's at the bottom of that grid and ready to just tear through it. Little bit of the spins, but keeping it under control. Some really good racing so far. Again, I'm pretty confident both Sick Boys and Connor's penalties will be taken out. So that should be all straight. We have a couple gaps here, or a couple pockets where people are really tight, such as Mirko coming up behind Darsan. But it's a tough period of the race to go for some overtakes. Marco and Dark are those closest to those in front of them on this straightaway. I feel like Dark has the best shot for an overtake. We've seen him do some dive bombs before. He won't even need to on this one. Fierce takes to the inside. Oh, when he's going to be able to outbrake him, he tries to go for the switchback, which he will be able to do from Dark. That was really, really, really good. I definitely thought that he was just going to take him the whole way on the inside and get that inside on turn 2. Instead, he makes Fierce go for that real over-defensive move and then happily cuts back. It did that really, really well. That was such a good overtake. Dark right behind Carpar too. Man, racing better or just catching on right slipstreams? He's gaining on everyone. Do we have a little bit of a tussle at the top here? Yeah, Connor the Kid up in front now as Sick Boy just about 3/10 back from him going into the straight. Man, these guys are able to take this with so much power, so much speed. They're a lot better than me. Here we go, 3/10 back on Connor the Kid with the slipstream going into turn 1. Does he try anything funny here? I don't think he's able to. Dive bomb was not in sight. And they're both going to take this exit real well. We have Dark 2/10 back on Carpar after turn 1. They're really, really close, but Dark's slipping a bit. And Fierce is coming for his spot back. It's impressive because races in the wet can really separate the grid because people are just slipping over the place and slowing down and spinning out. And so I feel like usually you see the grid separate quite a lot, but man, these guys are sticking together. And this is the closest battle at the moment as... Oh, Carpar goes off. I did not see what happened there. We're going to have a yellow flag in Sector 2. Hopefully not a safety car. Man, too bad. I did not see what happened in Carpar. Hope nothing fishy. As Connor the Kid is got in front and is staying in front of Sick Boy right now. Increased his lead over the last lap. It's 7/10 up now. And now we have a little bit of space being created. Only just a few drivers within a second of the person in front of them. Every time I switch this camera, I regret it. If you could just zoom out, it would be so good. Carpar went into the pits and got a speeding penalty. He is the first one to pit just due to that damage into the wall, so we'll keep an eye out on when people are going to pit here. Muji with a real aggressive move going into this 2 turns. Fierce tried to defend there, which meant that he had to get on that inside going into the turn 2 and just caught air on that second curb. I think that was a fair and good move by Muji. That was my reactions. I think he did pull off that first move pretty well, and then Fierce sort of just did it to himself when trying to defend her on that second one. But he's only 2/10 back now, so we'll see if how quickly he's looking to retaliate. Fierce has had his work cut out for him this race, and he throws it into the wall there. He's been battling like every time I turn to his view. Here we go. Steph is coming into the pits. Darsan is coming into the pits. Mirko's coming into the pits. Dark's coming into the pits. We got a safety car for Fierce's crash? Did it even look like So Connor the Kid, Sick Boy, Terramax, and Robert all got past the pit lane entry before that safety car went out. So they will most likely be pitting on the second run around. Steph as well did not pit. Or wait, I'm sorry, Steph might have pit. Yeah, Steph pit, my bad. So we have our first safety car, 8 laps in. It's been a really good race so far, as I can tell. I'm sorry if there's some shenanigans going on that I didn't see, and somebody's sitting here watching this like, fuck this race, because this happened. But from what I've seen, really good race. A great battle between Connor the Kid and Sick Boy going on here. Not just in this race, but for the lead in the Drivers' Championship. Terramax in third in his second race in the league, really impressive. Robert getting up there, Steph right behind, and Dark has been slowly but surely moving up. A good race as our track catches up to the safety car. All those guys that didn't get to pit are pitting. Oh, wait. Oh, did it glitch? Yeah, it glitched for a bit. I thought those guys got ahead of Sick Boy. Ooh, and Steph does get past. So I wonder if Connor the Kid had some damage or some shit happened in the paddock. Because not only did he come out behind the dudes that he went into pit with, but Steph also gets the jump on him. Which means we now have Sick Boy in first. Terramax in second, and Robert on the edge of the podium. I mean, Steph is Steph. The Williams right now getting a 1-4 finish, looking really promising for them. Again, it's Williams versus Alpine that I'm really interested in for this race, as well as now Connor the Kid. I just throw a "the" in the middle of his name a lot. Connor the Kid. Connor Kid. It will be really interesting to see if he can get back up to the top, because no doubt he is one of the... Oh no, wait. Why is it showing Robert D's AI? Oh, he's probably just like paused or something. I think that happens. Yeah, he's just on the pause menu, I think. But Connor the Kid, no doubt, top 2, top 3 something drivers. Obviously he's leading the driver's standings, but now he's gotta make it past these 3 guys, Steph, Robert, and Terramax, on the track. No pit stop advantage or nothing. He's just gotta get past them on the track. So this will be really exciting to see if he can prove he really is up there. I'm nervous that Sick Boy might just pull away now. You may see something special from Terramax, giving him a battle of his own. Who knows? I'm excited. Safety car probably going in at the end of this lap, I guess. No yellow flag glitches, so this race, I mean. Woohoo. Robert D's made by far the biggest jump on the pack, moving 6 spots up, and Mirko, who remember was Right up there, Paul, once a little bit of time, about 20 minutes ago, right before qualifying ended. He's dropped back down to 7th. Come on, go in. Go in. Go in, safety car. The track is clear, bro. Track is clear. Safety car is just salty. He's getting left out of this race. It's like, you guys know who's the star of Monza? It's me, the safety car. I'll drive for 5 more laps. Uh-oh. Someone bumped someone there. Darsan and Mirko got penalties. Oh no! Bro, what happened to Dark? I don't know if he spun out, if he caused the bumps, if he got bumped. I don't know. This is why they need, just give me the helicopter cam that they have on the broadcast. That's all of it all. So I can't watch the whole track. Hey, safety car in this lap. Man. I'm sure there are gonna be some incident reports coming from that. Because some races just got really, really hurt there. Oh, look at... So they do have helicopter cams, sort of. This is great. I wish I could just stay on this. We have Sick Boy... Oh, I love this. Oh boy, we have more penalties coming here with collisions at the back of the track. And let's see how things sort themselves out going into turn 1. Oh no, we have... Somebody went off there. Terramax getting ahead of Robert, who I believe was ahead of him a little bit. Man, Robert going all over the place here, trying to keep Connor the Kid behind him. Which he does. So Mirko went off, I think. And we're back to racing. This group here is just gonna be... Oy! Bumper to bumper as you look at Darsan and Connor fighting for it right now. Connor the Kid holding out. So Connor already got past Steph. And I think that's it. That's all he's gone past. But Darsan also got by Steph. We have these two doing a little bit of a battle as Muji gets the better exit. Looked like he had the faster speed coming out, but now Steph is pulling ahead. Muji goes for the late break. Will it pay off? He's sliding a bit. Is he going to be able to pull this one out? That's a shit camera view. And Steph went into the pit lane while speeding. And Fierce pulling his way up to 6. Man, I missed that pretty quickly. I'm trying to stay more on top of it. Moves are just coming at random. Now we have two little groups here. Starsain and Fierce with 3 seconds between them. But inside those two groups, it is tightly packed. Steph, I think, is going for an undercut there. I'm pretty sure he was one of the first to stop the first go round. And don't look now, but the Sick Boy has the whole grid in his rear view mirror, as we all feared. Karpar, he's pretty close to Felipe. He's the closest of anyone. We got Muji making it on Fierce as well. Sick Boy sending the fastest lap. And this is going to be an overtake opportunity. Fierce has been defending this whole race, it feels like. Let's see what he's got in his bag on lap 14, halfway through the Grand Prix. Down goes Muji first into turn 1 on a big dive bomb, and he pulls out of it very well. Fierce goes over the curb and tries to get out in front of him, but he won't be able to. He'll have to watch Muji pull ahead. For now, a really good move by Muji. Well done. Oh, and that's a little bit of bumper contact. Hopefully no damage for Fierce there, but I'm guessing it might have been. Karpar has Felipe in his sights. Yep, so Steph, those bottom 3 all on much faster tires, but a lot of work to do. Fierce is gonna look to make a move in the fuck. Mouth got mixed up there. Thankfully nothing happened, so I didn't miss anything. What's that called? The Scary. The Scotty. Kind of the kid in 4th. He's just 5/10 behind Robert going into the straight. Karpar keeping an eye on him. He's 5/10 behind Felipe. Kind of the kid won't be able to make a move here going into turn 1 unless something fishy happens, which I don't expect it to. They will hold their position as Sick Boy just tries to keep it on the track. Man, this race has been gritty. Lots of battles. Oh, Fierce is going to make the move on Muji. He got a much better exit, but yet he still has to go around the outside. That's tough on this turn. Muji gave him the space, but he didn't have the grip to make that work. So he'll stay behind Muji. He gets a bit of a spin, which stops him from getting a really good attack on this straight, but he'll still get a chance going into Ascari. Once again, he's looking to take the outside. Bumps a little Muji, who also gets penalties for going off the track there. As far as I can tell, that penalty is going to stick. Look at Felipe right up against his car. Karpar right behind him too. Let's watch it from his view. Felipe going on the outside. He slides a bit. That might let Karpar get ahead of him. It does. Felipe, the move does not stick, and it loses him a spot. Oh no, he's right back at it. He gets the slipstream from Karpar. He's going to be ahead of him going into turn 1. No way he'll be able to catch up with Fierce though, right? These two are side by side. Karpar goes deeper. He gets into the back of Fierce. Felipe and Karpar making contact, bumping elbows onto the corner. Fierce coming slow out of this 2 corners, and that is the order for now. Felipe still right on Karpar's tail. Lot of elbow bumping going on between these 3 cars. They're sticking together. some good, intense racing here at Monza. As we have Mirko going off. In Sector 1, Felipe is going to look to move on the outside of Karpar as Connor the Kid is also very close to Robert. We're going to hang on here. He's going to let Karpar go flying ahead of him and try to hit the cutback. I don't think it'll... Oh, Karpar's going to catch an edge and go off. That is straight into the wall, and Felipe and Fierce are down to a two-man battle. And there's a safety car being brought out for that crash that ends Karpar's race. Man, when you are racing on the edge like this, lap after lap, it is bound to happen to someone. There's no contact there. Just Karpar pushing his car to the limit and then to the wall. Felipe is going to pit under the safety car. Oh, yeah, he did. Ooh, Felipe catches the drive-through. Not the one that you want to get. The real... Oh, we're back to racing. Unfortunate luck for Felipe for that safety car to end right after his penalty. A yellow in Sector 1, as I believe that's Mirko spinning one more time. Here comes Karpar. My bad. Other Aston Martin, kind of the kid. Just 2/10 behind Robert D coming down the straight. He moves onto the inside to look for a move. Is he going to go for it? No, he'll fall back in line and just try to gain on him throughout this lap instead. Man, Mirko is struggling to keep the race car the right way. He is going to be left in a bit here. Tough race for him. Really good performance in qualifying. As we have Jamie, Steph, Felipe all in the pits. I believe Felipe just pit last lap. So I think he might have gotten some damage or something. I'm not sure what happened there, unfortunately. We have one racer who is less than a second behind a racer in front of them, and that is Connor Kidd, who has been nipping at Robert's heels for a while now. Terramax has held his second position very firmly, keeping more than a second to Robert pretty much the whole time. Don't think there's going to be a move on this lap either. Dark is looking to make a move on Fierce though. He's got a lot fresher tires and probably will be able to do so through the Parabolica here. As he does. Good move from Dark. And Dark has got a long way to go. Oh, in fact, Muji actually just pit. Muji comes out right behind Dark and Fierce. Unfortunate for him, he would have loved to get out in front. Fierce goes a little too deep into that turn. Thankfully doesn't come in contact with Muji, but can Muji get by him? He should be able to on those fresher tires. Oh, that's wheel to wheel. Oh, he rode the grass a little bit, manages to keep it clean. Well done from Muji. Did they have a tussle earlier in this race, right at those two chicanes? believe they did, where Muji made that move. Very well done for Muji there. Lucky for Dark, not lucky, but just good for him to get out in front of Muji there. He's got 2.5 seconds ahead now. Darsan gets 3-second penalty. But he is 35 seconds ahead of Dark. You can see Dark is on 6-lap tires while Muji is on 0, and everyone else ahead of them are on double-digit lap tires. So they will be pitting. I don't know. I'm not totally sure on how long the intermediates can last you. I don't think you can get to the end of the race, but again, I may be wrong. I'm just gonna wait to see. Only 7 laps left. Been a really, really good race so far. Oh, Connor just riding these curbs so nicely. He's coming so close to those mini curbs. And because of it, he's gaining 10th after 10th on Robert. Let's see if this is the lap that he can pull something out. Sick Boy goes into pit. That's our race leader. So Terramax will take the provisional lead. As Connor the Kid pulling so close to Robert, and he still doesn't think he can get it. Decides instead to fall back in line and just take the turns perfectly. From what I can tell, Connor the Kid knows much better than me when overtake opportunity is available. So if he's not going for it, it is probably not there. Sick Boy coming out in clean air, so he'll have plenty of room to put some flyer laps in here, as we'll watch when Terramax and these others pit. Oh no, Connor the Kid gets a 3-second penalty for going off the track, and look at this, he does get that pass going into the Parabolica. It's finally come. He's been nipping at Robert's heels for so many laps now, and he makes it stick. Let's see if Robert will be able to punch back on this straight. He's close to him. He's getting the slipstream. He gets a 3-second penalty for that. But he was doing the right thing. He sort of lined up overtake on the outside. Sort of realized right going into it that there wasn't enough room, so he pulled off and then took the exit fuck, whatever. And then got back in behind Connor and gets slapped with a 3-second penalty for it. So I don't know. Not sure if that is the one that can or should be reversed, considering that there are multiple warnings that go into it. Oh, wait, what? Robert gets another penalty? But he just got one. You didn't give him the appropriate amount of warnings. I don't know. We'll see what everyone has to say. All these guys still opting to stay out. Nobody pitting. Will be very, very interesting to see if Sick Boy's decision to pit may end up costing him, as he's setting the fastest laps. He's down to 8 seconds behind Darsan, but you gotta think, regardless of how much fresher his tires are, pulling off 4 overtakes in the rain in the last 4 laps is gonna be more than difficult. Oh, Terramax can't keep it straight. He spins out. Oh, and he crashes right into Darsan. Oh, no. Oh, not what you want to see. That will allow Connor to move up to first place. Robert D to second. Terramax somehow still in third. He's going to have to pit. There's a safety car out, so this is going to make things really interesting. Does anyone pit? Or do they just try to ride? Terramax has to pit, right? Yeah, so he's got to pit. Connor the Kid, Robert, choose different strategies. Robert's gonna go into pit. Connor the Kid on 14 lap tires, intermediate tires, is not gonna pit. And I wonder if Robert is looking at the guys in front of him who are spinning out and saying, that is what is in store for me unless I secure this up. He's got plenty of time, so he still comes out in third place. Terramax and Darsan pitting now. Really unfortunate for Darsan, he just got driven straight into while driving the right way. As Dark is able to pass him. Muji's able to pass Darsan. Fierce goes into the pits. I mean, Terramax comes out and he only lost 2 spots. So for what was a terrible mistake, Terramax gets away relatively free. To be able to still be in top 5 after just spinning out and crashing into somebody, I don't know. Again, incident reports will be filed. But this is what we have on track now. We have 3 laps left. Holy, as the safety car takes us round one more time. Oh, Robert is riding Sick Boy. We have some apologies coming from Robert to Steph, which is spicy. Because that means that there's some contact between the leaders of the construction standings and the one right behind him. Now all of a sudden, with Steph dropping out like that, Dark goes into the back of Terramax. No penalty though? So Team Alpine gearing up to take a big lead. And I know Robert last week was talking about he was severely hurt by this glitching of last week's race. He was saying something about coming out on fresh tires. Well, he is right behind Sick Boy with 3 lap fresher tires. And Sick Boy right behind Connor, who's on 15 lap tires. And he's opening up quite a gap here on Sick Boy. I mean, Connor's tires are going to be falling off as Sick Boy and Robert right behind him, looking to make a move. Terramax as well. Let's see if they can do it. Sick Boy goes on the inside. Robert staying right behind him. Is he going to try to go on the inside as well? Of both of them, Sick Boy takes the inside. He'll get in front of Connor for the second turn. Little contact, but all's good so far as Robert will stay behind Connor. He'll be able to exit much quicker with those tires, and he'll pull ahead as Connor drops back to third. As he now looks to, I mean, he's looking to attack on Robert, but I don't think there's just any possibility of overtaking somebody on that fresher tires. You have Terramax right behind you who has 1 lap old tires. That's got to be the main priority right now for Connor Kidd, staying on this podium before the penalties come in. Ooh, Dark is flying through Ascari. Takes it well. He's 6/10 behind Terramax. Going into the last lap, we have Sick Boy leading the pack. Robert right behind him. There's about a second between those two. Connor the Kid with 7/10 behind in front of Terramax. Let's see how much Terramax gains on this straight up here. It's going to be a lot. I think he's going to get in front of him before the braking zone. No, he won't. He's just going to get very close. He goes for the dive bomb. It is there. He catches the wheel on his side. He gets run off of it. Stays on. Dark tries to capitalize, but he can't get ahead of him in time, and so positions will hold. Robert D now over a second back from Sick Boy. He's looking to hold that second place. But Dark wants to get in front of Terramax, and Terramax wants to get in front of Connor. Something is going to happen here. Darsan also in the mix, just 5/10 behind Dark. Dark 3/10 back from Terramax now going into the final run of Ascari. He bumps him a little, but I don't think that was anything bad. No, he takes a better exit and gets by Terramax on the exit. 14 lap tires. Terramax just slid a little too big coming out of there, and Dark will get ahead of him. Darsan trying to take the inside on Terramax. He's going to lose it. He goes off in the final Parabolica. Dark comes across the line in fourth. Connor the Kid in third. Robert in second. Sick Boy on lead. Muji coming behind him. Jamie Darsan loses it back down to ninth as Fierce and Steph round out our final positions. And wow. Terramax jumps up to first after all the penalties applied. Oh my God. Wow. Jamie D gets driver of the day. Shout out. What a race in Monza. We have Terramax in the AlphaTauri lifting the trophy. Robert saying that his penalties might get removed. Beyond that, I just want to make sure. This was Connor Kidd? The last time I put him? Oh no, it was Robert, of course. Yeah. Wow. So, Terramax takes the win on the track. Sick Boy behind him. Robert D rounding out the podium as we have Dark coming in fourth. Again, the same old dark race, just somehow getting on to the bottom and then somehow getting on to the top. Alpines in 3-4 are going to take a significant lead in the constructor standings as Sick Boy provisionally takes the lead of Drivers' Championship as Connor the Kid dropped back to 7th there with all the penalties. He had a lot of penalties. In fact, Jamie moves up in front of him. Muji gets 5th. Felipe behind him. Then we have Darsan, who took that tumble at the end of the race, going for that overtake. Fierce raced a really messy, not in a bad way messy, just he had to do a lot of battling there. Steph, from what I saw, had a pretty difficult race. Mirko and Carpart DNF. Man, what a race. Congratulations to Terramax for the provisional win. Robert says there's something to do about it, something to see. Regardless, fantastic race in Monza. Well done all. That was week 3, take 2. GG's. See ya in the incident report streams. Channels. Incident report channels. Oh, that's the wrong place. I still haven't stopped the broadcast. Alright. Signing off from Monza, week 3. Terramax, Sick Boy, Robert on the podium for now. Adios.